So you want to play Yamato? Well, do you like tanky assassins? Do you study the blade in your free time? Do you like watching samurai movies, yakuza movies? Both, like Kill Bill. Lastly, あんたは日本語が得意な人なのか? それではヤマトがおすすめだよ. Pros. She's tanky. For an assassin, she can last quite a bit in teamfights and skirmishes. Bursty. She's a walking spirit nuke. Her power slash can delete the squishier health bars. Sticky. Once she's onto you, there's no escape. Her ult. An extremely versatile, influential, and powerful tool in the game, with one very important use being the earn and rejuve. She's an objective demon. Simple yet flexible game plan. And lastly, she is an M1 carry's worst enemy, minus Infernus. Cons. Squishy for bruiser. Compared to the other bruisers in the game, Yamato lies on the squishier end of things. Terrible clear. Extremely committal. Once she goes in, there is pretty much no escape. Like that is it. Item reliant. You have to build wisely. What you build really matters on this character. It can make the difference between a win or loss. Team reliant. While it is possible to carry with this character, her kit still requires some team coordination to make it work. Ult reliant. Without her ult, she's kinda nothing. High skill floor. She is very mechanically demanding as a character. And last but certainly not least, the worst design in the game. Roger the alien called, he wants his head back. Now, a quick overview of her abilities. 1. Power Slash. Her main damaging tool. She charges a fast projectile slash for 1.4 seconds, which does a burst of damage traveling in a line. You can press M1 to fire before it fully charges at the cost of a good chunk of damage. 2. Flying Slash. Her main engage tool, where she throws a grappling hook and flies towards the enemy to slash them, dealing light melee damage and proccing melee items. It's advised to rush the T2 upgrade, as it gives a pretty chunky spirit damage boost for 6 seconds, which empowers her Power Slash and her 3. Crimson Slash, where she slashes enemies in front of her, dealing spirit damage, slowing their fire rate, and if the enemy unit is a hero, she heals from it. 4. Shadow Transformation. Yamato channels her shadow form for 1.5 seconds, becoming invincible. And then after that, a lot happens. Her abilities are refreshed and 60% faster. She is invulnerable to negative status effects like CC, and she gets a good chunk of bullet and spirit resist. This ult is crucial for teamfights, contesting objectives, and sometimes chasing down a high priority enemy target to finish them off. Yamato's lane essentially boils down to calculated aggression. Before you get your power slash, you want to abuse your M2, the bombs, against your opponents, whittling away at their health, while looking for opportunities to use your 3 on them. Once you get your power slash, you want to use it to poke, catch your enemy off position, or if your lane partner manages to engage or CC them. Your ult has the potential to end or even turn around fights. A good rule of thumb is to use it after you land at least a power slash, since it refreshes your abilities, therefore maximizing your damage, or if you can see a CC ult coming towards you. After your lane is over, you can gank other lanes if either you or your teammates have ults. From there, your mid-game boils down to 2 things. If you don't have ult, hog a lane, catch the waves, and run boxes. I wouldn't bother with the jungle camps, aside from Sinners or anything with the smaller T1s, since Yamato's jungle clear is pretty bad. If you have ult, be proactive in looking to make plays and looking for kills around the map. Prioritize the gun carries because they have no escape from you, and because you're meant to be an anti-carry in the first place, but make sure you know where their teammates are so that you don't get deathballed on. One thing to always keep in mind starting from this stage of the game is to be mindful of what you buy. Buy according to what your team needs. If your team doesn't have a frontliner, you need to be one and buy the greens. If your team doesn't have enough damage to reliably end fights, you need to be the spirit nuker. Be mindful of the map. Knowing and preparing for when a team fight is coming is crucial, because you gotta be there and you gotta have your ult ready. Regardless of what you build, at the end of the day, your job is to eliminate the enemy's main source of damage. You have all the tools to do so. One last thing, Yamato is one of, if not the best, for contesting mid-boss if she has her ult. Be ready to jump in there, press 4 and react to the enemy's heavy melees with a parry, maybe multiple if they're not synchronized. At the very least, you'll be able to steal 1 rejuve should the enemy try to do it while you're alive. If you follow this guide, ideally it should look a little something like this. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this guide will help you carry and win your games with Yamato. If you found any of this useful, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Till then, I'm P2 and I'll see you later. Take care, peace.